The history of the automobile is often told through the names of great industrialists, engineers, and male drivers. Yet since the very birth of the car, women have played a crucial role in its development, adoption, and evolution. When we think of automobiles, we often imagine brilliant engineers, daring drivers, visionary industrialists. But what history has long forgotten is that women were present from the very beginning. They invented, tested, repaired, designed, drove, sometimes in the shadows, sometimes against popular opinion. Today, we're going to tell their stories, from the first car to the modern industry. Chapter 1. BERTHA BENZ, 1888. At that time, the car was seen as a fragile, noisy, and above all, useless machine. Yet Bertha Benz firmly believed in the engine her husband, Carl Benz, had invented. The public doubted, mocked, investors hesitated, even her husband hesitated. No one believed in this car except her. So Bertha made a radical decision. Without telling anyone, she started the engine, took her 2 sons, and set off on the road. No maps, no gas stations, no certainty of returning. Every breakdown was a threat, every hill a risk, every passing glance a judgment. She traveled over 100 kilometers on roads never designed for an automobile, not without difficulty, but full of resourcefulness. She bought fuel at a pharmacy. As gasoline was not yet a common product, she repaired the car herself on the road. She invented an improved braking system, a precursor to modern brake pads. After Bertha's return, Carl Benz, worried but impressed, could demonstrate to investors and the public that his vehicle could function over a significant distance, helping overcome general skepticism about the automobile. Today, this journey is considered a foundational act of marketing and technical proof in automotive history, the first road test ever. That day, Bertha Benz didn't just drive a car. She paved a road the whole world would follow. Chapter 2. Mary Anderson. A few years later, cars were running, but one problem remained: visibility. One woman noticed a detail everyone else seemed to ignore. This woman was Mary Anderson, and her observation was simple. Drivers had to stop constantly in the rain. Stop, wipe, restart. She didn't see a minor inconvenience. She saw a danger. She imagined a simple solution, too simple, some would say. A mechanical arm operated from inside the vehicle. She filed a patent in 1903, but manufacturers rejected the invention, fearing the wiper's motion might distract drivers. Ironically, a few years later, the world adopted her invention, and no car would be sold without windshield wipers again. Chapter 3. Alice Anderson. In Melbourne, Australia, a young woman decided that women didn't just have the right to drive, but also to repair cars. Alice Anderson had grown tired of hearing that mechanics were not for women, so she decided to open a garage. Not symbolic, not theoretical. In 1919, she opened Alice Anderson's Motor Service, a real garage with grease, metal, and stubborn engines. And it wasn't just the engines that were stubborn. The garage was entirely run by women. She trained female mechanics, invented tools, and taught driving. She created a wooden device called the Get Out and Under board to allow women to work under cars without a pit. Clients watched, hesitated, then returned. It was a success. She proved daily that skill has no gender. At a time when a female mechanic seemed unthinkable, her garage became a national reference. This garage became an act of resistance, a symbol of feminism in the automotive world. Chapter 4. Dorothée Pullinger. Dorothée Pullinger, a Franco-British engineer and entrepreneur, didn't just want to repair cars. She wanted to design them differently. She observed the cars of her time and understood something essential. They had never been designed for everyone, so she changed the rules. She ran a factory, trained female workers. She designed more accessible cars. For the first time, women no longer had to adapt to the machine. The machine adapted to them. She began her career at Errol Johnston, gaining automotive engineering experience. In 1922, she became director at Galloway Motors, overseeing the production of cars suited for women. Higher seats for better visibility, more accessible controls. The factory employed mostly women, trained in engineering and production. She was also the first female member of the Institution of Automobile Engineers, recognized for paving the way for women in the automotive industry. a revolutionary approach, a century before modern, inclusive design. Chapter 5. Helene Rother. During World War II, the automotive industry changed, and one woman transformed car interiors. In 1943, Helene Rother became the first female automotive designer at General Motors. When Helene Rother joined GM, she didn't just focus on design, she focused on comfort, sensations, emotions. She transformed vehicle ergonomics and aesthetics, working on colors, fabrics, and comfort. She dared to say that a car's interior mattered as much as its engine. At first, people listened skeptically, then with admiration. She published a technical paper for the Society of Automotive Engineers, proving that car interiors are a science, not decoration. Thanks to her, comfort became a central automotive criterion. She is recognized for opening doors for women in a previously male-dominated sector and was inducted into the Automotive Hall of Fame in 2020. Today, every dashboard and ergonomic seat carries a piece of her legacy. Chapter 6. Michele Mouton. Rallying is one of the most dangerous motorsports, and Michele Mouton, a French rally driver, competed against the world's best. On rally tracks, there's no room for doubt. She knew every mistake could be the last. When she won, the silence was total. Not because she was slow, but because she was too fast. That day, she didn't just beat her competitors. She shattered a global stereotype. In 1981, she became the first woman to win a World Championship rally stage at San Remo and finished second in the World Championship in 1982, a record for a woman. Audi had hesitated to hire her until she proved she was faster than her teammates on certain tracks. After her driving career, she led the FIA Women's Program, promoting women in motorsport. Another remarkable example of determination. Chapter 7. Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick, an iconic American driver, passionate about karting since childhood, stood out for her speed and determination. She began in the IndyCar series in 2005 and became in 2008 the first woman to win an IndyCar race, Indy Japan 300. In 2009, she finished fourth at the Indianapolis 500, the highest female ranking at the time. From 2010, she raced in NASCAR, where in 2013 she became the first woman to earn the pole position at the Daytona 500. Retired in 2018, she remains an inspiring figure for women in motorsport, proving that top-level competition isn't reserved for men. She changed the visibility of women in American motorsport. She's not an exception. She's a benchmark. Chapter 8. Mary Barra. More than a century after BERTHA BENZ, women are finally in charge, literally. In 2014, for the first time, a woman led a global automotive giant. Mary Barra heads one of the world's largest automakers. This Michigan native and trained engineer started at General Motors in 1980 at age 18 as an intern and climbed the ranks through key positions in engineering and program management. She didn't ask for her place, she claimed it. She is steering General Motors toward electric, autonomous, and industrial transformation. An example of female leadership in the automotive industry. Once again proving that the greatest revolutions often start with a woman. Conclusion. The history of the automobile is built on courage, passion, and boldness. Thanks to BERTHA BENZ, Mary Anderson, Alice Anderson, DOROTHÉE Pullinger, Helene Rother, Michele Mouton, and Mary Barra, we now know that talent has no gender. Their legacy continues to travel our roads, inspiring the engineers, drivers, and leaders of tomorrow. And you, what road will you blaze? Share your thoughts in the comments. Which story inspired you the most? Did you enjoy this video? We're listening to continually improve our content. Subscribe, like this video, and share it so these voices continue to resonate. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas.